How's it, hey? So these are my thoughts. Okay, so it's nearly about 5:30 in the morning, and I've made it through. It was harrowing. It was. I think I'm going to get more grey hairs after this whole thing is done. I was in sobs. I was uncontrollable because I just felt so close to hopeless. So close to hopeless. Because yes, I know like other people have been suffering like this, and I do appreciate that. However, I am broken. My spirit was broken yesterday because I thought I had prepared. I'd done everything in my power to prepare for something like this, especially as after the first COVID lockdown. That's when I realized, okay, shit, I've got to become completely like independent, not reliant on other people, not to make them worry about me. That's why. I don't want people to worry about me because I want to be independent. So, and by worrying about me, what I mean is, I didn't want to have to keep borrowing money from Munch Tony to pay for the fucking electricity, for the lights, to maintain the house, even though it was prepaid electricity. But I I just didn't want to go back there. I didn't. I just couldn't believe. For a second there, I believed that I was back there when I was on my own during the first COVID lockdown. I was complete isolation. But I just had to keep reminding myself that Ludwig is here. My boy's with me, and he's been very, very patient and very thoughtful about me getting up all the time, going up and down all around, going and like trying to fall asleep in the car to charge my phone. But I'm still awake. I can't. I'm just so amped. My limbic system or just my nervous system is jacked, um, which is fine. I suppose. And I listened to the Prophet album with Richard Harris. The first song. That's what broke my fever, if you could put it that way. Like it was my the hopelessness was like a fever, and the fever broke when I just heard that song. It just my heart broke. I started crying. I cried it out of me. I cried. My tears turned into joy, from sorrow, and they crystallined into joy. And I am so much more optimistic now because the sun is coming out. The sun is coming out, and then I'll be able to do things. Yeah. And what I said about the Tokoloshis who've created this problem and are maintaining this problem and propagating it, they are going to fail. They cannot win. They can win the battle, but how long is this going to go on for? Honestly, how long do they think that they can keep this up for? The only thing they need to realize is they are so desperate for their victory. I'm talking about the corrupt here, you know. Yeah, there are a lot of people that are there are a lot of a predominant of a certain race and certain prejudices, but that is a natural human reaction to have a knee-jerk reaction, um, but to generalize, which is not good. But I mean, let's face it, there are a lot of them because it's infectious. It's like corruption is like a fucking disease, like HIV. Um, and we're in denial. We're in such denial, and we're petrified because I personally don't think that there is any mafia here. I think it's the Tokoloshas who are propagating that myth so that they won't get found out. I wouldn't be surprised. if there's no mafia, it's just scare tactics. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. And I don't want to risk that. Even though, I mean, I have done pretty much very quickly done the first proposal of the thesis of my first proper proposal. I put it out to Bianca. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it either I'm going to call Copilot my translator, or something to do with metacognition and conversing with my own mind. Something like a traumatic brain injury. My TBI journey, and then how I discovered Copilot to have a conversation with my mind. The difference between the brain and the mind, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, fuck, I don't even know where I was. I lost my train of thought, but it's good to be thinking about stuff again, and thinking about stuff I can do to keep myself busy. It's been a lot of stuff I need to do, and I don't want this to become a habit. I'd rather write it, but it's only because I don't have electricity right now. That's why. Yeah, exactly. Okay, fine. So I will need to use you again, CP, to I don't have enough power to actually type out this email that I handwrote on my diary yesterday morning to send to Rita to seriously emphasize getting the approval, or see if I can just quiet and try and hasten it. Yeah, if I can't, it's fine. At least I tried. Okay.